Guess who's back again? Get shady.
Nah, scratch that. This ain't shady. This is Hafeestonova, aka your musical plug, creator of the Energy Force. He's back like he never left with another season of the Cha-Cha Music Review podcast. Yeah, baby. So, Cha-Cha Nation, tell somebody to tell anybody to tell everybody that the Cha-Cha Music Review podcast is back, and we'll be amplifying the African sounds by bringing the best of African music to your ears.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and members of the Cha-Cha Nation, it is me, Hafeestonova, aka your musical plug, creator of the Energy Force, and I'm back like I never left with another episode of the Cha-Cha album review series on the Cha-Cha Music Review podcast. The album we'll be talking about today, yes, I said we because I won't be doing this alone. I have Toby in the compound with me, and together we will be reviewing the album of ASA that is titled 5. First thing first, Toby, say hello to the nation.
Hi guys, what's up? My name is Toby. I'm the host of My Name is Toby podcast.
Alright, before we move into the album proper, let me give you some information about the album. First thing first, you need to know that the album is titled 5, as in letter V in Roman figure 5. And yes, this is going to be ASA's 5th album. The album was released on the 25th of February 2022. I know, yes, it is long overdue for a review. Make una no vex, we don't need drum now. The album features Wizkid, the Cavemen and Amaarae, and the album has 10 tracks, and it was all produced by P Primes. Now, talking about production, Toby, let's start with that. What is your take on the production of the album?
I listened to the album and my first reaction to it is, this is how you make an album. Like, this is it. And it's not so much about the lyrics as it was about the production, because it was well made. I think no album has given me this feel of what P Prime understood the assignment. He also understood ASA's brand and personality, and he did an excellent job. I'm not even going to lie. Like, it was really dope production from his end.
All right, talking about dope production, I think for me, I feel like I was really surprised when the album was announced and I saw that it was P Prime that did production of the album. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I mean, we all know ASA, right? And to go to a producer like P Prime and you trust him to do that just says a whole lot about, P Prime production ability and talent. And in my mind, I feel like, okay, I mean, if ASA can trust P Prime with this project, then it is definitely going to be a good project. And I listened to it, and trust me, like you rightly said, the production was top notch. P Prime understood the assignment and he delivered. Now, talking about understanding the assignment and talking about delivering, let's talk about the features. The album features just 3 people: Wizkid, the Cavemen and Amaarae. Now, was there anyone that you feel like, this person didn't do it or that person didn't do it, or the 3 of them were on point?
No, Cavemen didn't do it for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
In fact, the other 2 songs, the other features are my favorite songs on the album. The one with Amaarae and the one with Wizkid. I love it a lot, but I wasn't feeling Cavemen. I feel like, no, don't get me, the song is actually a very good song and wonderful message. I mean, everything. But I feel Cavemen have done better in other features. Yeah, I don't think this was their best feature. I'm like, you're going to feature on ASA's album and you're doing this. Are you okay? I mean, it was good, but I'm like, it should be better than your feature on who else have they featured?
They featured on Basket Mouths.
Thank you. Basket Mouths feature was better than this. Please make ASA's album like the best feature you've ever done in your life and put in your CV. Okay. And I don't think they did that for me. It was a good song, but it wasn't their best feature.
Like you rightly said, it was a good song, and I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I mean, it's a good song. But for me also, I felt like maybe the Cavemen should have featured on that song. Maybe another song would have been better. When I listened to the song, especially when ASA came into the song, and in my mind, I felt like, what if a Johnny Drew had featured on this track?
Yeah.
That could have been it, because ASA's voice was like, I mean, I feel like this would have been a track that would have been perfect for Johnny Drew. But again, like we said, it's a good song at the end of the day. But let's talk about the one with Wizkid. I mean, what do you feel about that?
I thought it's my favorite song. One I have. So when we started, I'm like, I thought you'd have asked my favorite song on the album because You know when you're like, oh, what is your favorite song? Choose one. I'm not choosing any damn one song on this album. I have 4 favorites. I don't care. I cannot choose one from the other. So like I said, the one with Wizkid is one of my favorites.
IDG.
Yeah, I love it so much because so now my 4 favorites make me feel different things. IDG makes me want to. No, I don't dance. I don't know how to dance. I swear to God. Like, if I dance, I'm disgracing my ancestors. But I listen to IDG and I'm moving my body. I don't even, like, it makes me want to. And it's not even, Afrobeats and energy dance. It's not even an energy dance. You just want to move your body and flow and everything. And I love it. I love the feel of the song. It makes you move. It moves you. And the message also moves you. That I don't go where no love for. But Wizkid's part was dope. I loved it. I'm not a Wizkid fan.
Wizkid has to come through it, Asha. You can't sing nonsense with that.
Exactly what I expected from Cavemen, but no. I'm not a Wizkid fan, but I'm like, I'm killing myself on top of this song. I love Wizkid's part a lot. He killed it. The song, I mean, please, sorry, let's continue. If you leave me, I'll just
okay. Let's go. Let's. Since you're already on your favorite song, we've spoken about one already. Which other ones are your favorite song?
The one with. Okay, so let me describe it. Let me pieces everything.
Oh yeah, pieces everything.
The first one I did. The first one IDG fit Wizkid. So like I said, it makes you move your body and stuff. My second favorite, Morning Man. Morning Man is a very beautiful song. Like it's a morning song that you sing to somebody you're in love with in the morning. And so yeah, it's actually very beautiful. So it makes you remember that you're in love and want to fall in love all over again. The third one, All I Ever Wanted.
With Amaarae.
Shit. It makes you feel like a bad bitch. I swear. I love the energy of straight up. It makes me feel like a bad bitch. Nothing, I love the vibe it gives me. And then the fourth one, which might even maybe be my favorite out of the 4, is Show Me Off. Show Me Off is a very beautiful song. It's a very delicate song that you can sing to anybody and also dance to with anybody. You can sing it sing it with your mother, you can dance it with your lover, you can maybe your favorite niece or nephew. It is a very beautiful song. It's the most beautiful song on the album. I just love the fact that I've been seeing it on people using it on their reels and stuff, and people use it for different reasons, and it's that song on the album. I'm not even going to lie. 4 of them just gives you different feels, and it's amazing.
If there's one thing about this Asha album, or any of Asha album, is that you will definitely find a song that is for you.
Yeah.
As much as you like music and you're a fan of good music, you will definitely find a song that is for you. Yeah. But for me, my best song on the album for me has to be Oceans. I love Oceans. I don't know why. Could be the beats or the instrumentals, but I just love Oceans very, very well. Another song that I like is Love Me or Give Me Wine. Is it how you love me or you give me wine? That was the last song on the album. I love that song also. Now, another song that I like, Nike. Probably because I don't know why I love that song. I feel like that was the song, because if you listen to the first song starts with Mayana, then you had Ocean, then you have IDG. And those songs were quote and unquote, Afrobeats, not like the usual Asha that we used to know, the ballad Asha and all of that. They were a bit different from the normal Asha. Then, what's the name? Nike came in, and it sounded like, okay, we are now going back to the normal, Asha. And maybe because I missed that sound so much, I just quickly enjoyed it. Then the next song, which you say is your favorite, I don't know, but I feel like that was just being a lazy track. I feel like, when you have an album and you feel like, okay, let's just find one song to just, add to it. Now, yes, the song might turn out to be the best song on the album, but I feel like that was just a bit lazy. It's a good song, but compared to every other song, I would probably pick that, as my least song on the album.
I understand what you're talking about. I totally get it. Now, when we're talking about favorites and the best song, like the best song may not be your favorite song.
Definitely.
So, like, I totally get what you're saying. That song is some people are going to like rock with, they can relate, and it's a song they can dance to with anybody. So people are going to fuck with that song more. Does not mean that it's the best song on the album. That what you were saying about Oceans, I think Ocean is the best song on the album, but it's not my favorite. So we're talking about based on some parameters. Now you measure best, but then for favorite, it's just you personally.
Definitely.
So I'm just talking about my favorite. Ocean is what I think it's the best song on the album. Thinking about it now,
Ocean is the
but
best song.
But ranking based on songs
Preference.
I fuck with on the album, my best songs, it's not there. Yeah.
Okay. So. All right. So I mean, we've spoken about the production, we've spoken about the features, and we've spoken about our favorite song and which song is the best song. Yeah. So I mean, there are 10 tracks, right?
Yeah.
And was there any song you would say this song should have probably nominated the album? Let's just take it away.
Okay, I'm not going to say that because for you to say that, you're going to also measure parameters. Okay. I'm going to talk of the songs that are not my favorite.
Okay.
So I classify Asha's album in 3 categories.
Okay.
First category, my favorites, those 4. Second category, my least favorites. I don't send the songs. I mean, they may be good, but I don't care. Another 3 songs, and then there are some that are in the middle. They're just there. So the ones that I don't care about, the Cavemen song.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is. Then, Love Me or Give Me Red Wine. It is a very good song, but I really don't care about it. And the third one has to be Nike. Nike, because it is a heartbreak song and we don't do that here. And we don't do that here, please. Thank you. Then the ones that are in the middle. So the first 4 I love, the last 3 I don't like, then the 3 in the middle that they're just there. Yeah, I can dance to it, I don't care. Ocean, Mayana, and Believer. And
I'm not even going to lie, when I heard, because Mayana was the first single of the album, and when Mayana dropped, I'm like, okay, where is Asha taking us to? Because I mean, this is not the Asha that we used to know. Then I think Ocean dropped a day before the album or the same day the album dropped. I'm like, okay, now I understand. And for me, I'm going to say the biggest winner in this album. People might say, oh, I feel like P Prime has to be the biggest winner on this album because, I mean, we know the standard in which Asha is. And for you to trust a young producer that, and say, you know what, come and work on my whole album. I mean, you can easily just decide and say, I'll produce the whole of Asha album.
Do you know, I feel like that experience was not fun for P Prime. Because you'll be under pressure to deliver. I'm sure he killed himself because if I fuck up, Nigerians will come for me. It's like one who never fuck up us in the air. You're dead. You did not deliver on Asha's album.
I was listening to Afrobeat Intelligence by what's his name, Joey Aka. And there was an interview he did with Asha, and they were talking about the process in which they created the album. And it was like she was like, one thing she liked about P Prime was the bright part. P Prime was not scared or pressured. If there's an idea in his head, he doesn't get scared of saying, I don't want to say it. So, like,
he said, he be scared in the night when everybody has gone home. In the night, to be awake all night, like all the anxiety. You cannot tell me not.
No, I mean, she said it that whenever they were in the house, P Prime was just always working. He was just always working.
Want to kill himself to work because.
All right, so let me wrap it up with this question to say that, is this an album that you are going to say, okay, you are going to recommend for somebody? And also, what would be your general rating, of the album?
I don't need to recommend this album to anybody because it is a very timeless album. No matter what, you're always going to come back to it like 5 years, 10 years. Like, they don't need to tell you to, go recommend. I'll come and tell you, no, I'll leave you. When you discover it and you never let it go. That's the kind of album it is. It's very timeless. So it's not even the one that you are carrying it to go and market. It markets itself. It's a good work, and a good work always sells itself. What was the second question?
The rating.
Damn. You know, I'm conflicted. Because I've rated Olamide and what's his name, Basketball's album 9/10. Asha's album 9/10.
All right. I mean, Asha's album is a 9/10, and I did a lot of. I remember when we started, I said this album is long overdue for a review. And the truth is, and I'm not even going to lie, I didn't want to review this album because I feel like it's an Asha album. What is there again that you want to review? It's as if you are just coming to praise the whole album all together and say. But I feel like it doesn't matter. I mean, there are some people out there that might want to hear our opinion, and let's just give it to them and say, okay, fine. Like Toby have said, and like I'm going to say, this is a good album. This is an album you listen to 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and at least minimum you like 7 songs out of the 10 songs.
Yeah, sure. It's
Definitely.
the kind of album that you'll not be telling your children during our time. This was,
And people will say, I produced that shit in my time.
Yeah, you can laugh now, but the process it must have been daunting.
Well, for me, the rating of the album is going to be an 8/10. Like I rightly said, it's a good album. I feel like there are some songs on the album that was still a little bit of, lazy. And again, we both agree on that Caveman, song and all of that. Then also, the version of this song, Show Me Off, is also like a lazy song. I mean, obviously, it's a good song. But if you look at the quality of every other songs on the album and you compare it to Show Me Off, you might say, okay, maybe Show Me Off is a little bit of a let off.
Sometimes Nigerians don't like technicality. Just anything they can write
that's why we are here. We deal with the technicality and all of that. But yes, like you rightly said, this is a good album. And with that, we have come to the end of this album review. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Nothing. I've said everything that needs to be said.
All right, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls of the Chacha Nation, till I come your way with another episode of the Chacha album review series on the Chacha Music Review Podcast. My name will always remain Hafeestonova, aka your music plug, creator of the Energy Force. Remember, keep the energy, keep it 100, and keep it positive. Peace out.
Bye.
Cha-cha time, 2 time for the cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang. Rockin' with the best, cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang. Alayela with cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang. Wati my body, cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang, cha-cha gang.
Wati my body, Hafeestonova, Cha-cha gang, Chacha Nation. Thank you. One love.